Hi everybody, Nicholas Ashbaugh here. We're going to do a mediumship message for the energy of Wednesday, April 22nd. I don't do this very often, but today I received so much information just from source. I'm like, we don't need a card, we just need to talk. So let's talk. What I saw coming through in my mind's eye was basically a stage production. There were a lot of different people getting ready for their cue. A lot of them were hitting it out of the park. And I saw you waiting on the sidelines. You were ready for your cue, for the spotlight, for your moment, but nobody announced it. And as you watched, it seemed like everybody had been rehearsed. Everyone was in on it, in on this production except for you. And then I saw some anger or frustration behind the scenes. So let's just kind of park that to the side and take it apart piece by piece. The first thing that I'd like to focus on is the idea of having your moment. And what's interesting about this, it's a little bit of the early bird gets the worm. There were a lot of people that were vying for attention, that were doing so much extra work that when they got on stage, they were really shining. Everybody was paying attention. And I could feel within you this frustration that you hadn't prepared more. That's why you're tuning in right here, right now. So prepare, know your lines, know your script. Really step into it with an understanding of how a conversation, a presentation, or whatever it is that you want to say, how it's going to go. That will take away 50% of the stress. The second thing is, I could see that frustration existed also because you didn't get a cue to come on stage. Everyone else did, and you kind of stepped in at the wrong moment, didn't know what to do, and I could see an altercation with, somebody on the side, a producer, a director, a writer. So, the big salient piece for today is you're the writer, the producer, and the director of your own life. Don't wait for a cue. Also, I strongly believe there's room for everyone to shine. And if you don't like this stage or this production, make your own. Because it also felt like you were trying to step into someone else's stage or someone else's play. This is your life. The final message in all of this is it's your turn to be authentic. And if there's anyone in your life that told you that you were incapable or unprepared or just not deserving, you're going to reset the program. That was simply their opinion. Today, you get to create a new timeline. You get to produce and project a new reality. You might have one foot in the old and one foot in the new, but today you're going to step into that new timeline and say, I choose this path for myself. Don't be afraid today to speak up. Don't be afraid to try new things. And remember that spotlight is waiting for you. If not today, then someday this week. Prepare, project, and know that you can do this. Good luck, everybody.